Hey everybody, countdown to Christmas. Okay, I can almost hear those sleigh bells. Anyways, so I just want to say this. Everybody there, you want to get your Braveheart band going, okay? And this is as snug as a hug because you love yourself during Christmas. Don't beat yourself up. Okay, make sure you give yourself what you need, because if you don't, you won't be able to do all the rest of the things you want to do. So get your Braveheart band on. This is snug as a hug to remind yourself you love yourself. And this is a kiss, okay? So you can kiss yourself in public and nobody's even gonna know. You know, I could just be waiting in line going, I got this. Stay connected to the Lionheart breathing, and you're just giving yourself a kiss saying, it's all good. It's all gonna get done. I'm amazing. I love and truly appreciate myself. I've got everything I need, all right? So Christmas is coming. Let's just stay connected and let's see how we can have the most peaceful Christmas ever. And remember something, there will never be peace on planet Earth. Sorry to bust your balloon, but there will be inner peace whenever you decide to have it. And inner peace is everything. What do you think, Dave? Now, Dave and his father, Ken, have been here for 5 days, right?
That's correct.
Yeah.
We arrived here on Saturday, and just to give you a brief background about me, I was diagnosed with Lyme. I've gone to all kinds of medical practitioners, doctors over the years, for about almost 10 years now. And when I arrived here, I was a mess. Emotionally, physically, my stomach was upset, all kinds of stomach problems.
If you don't mind me breaking in, the
Sure.
first day that Sage was working on you, you were throwing up in between him working on you, right?
It was tough. It was really tough.
And it wasn't because he had a flu.
No.
It's because he could not stomach who he was. And understand something. That was just a dysfunctional belief that he was giving when he was a little child, that he made his mommy sick. He made his daddy sick. So because you're a good little boy,
Yeah.
you're going to honor the family curse,
Right.
which is that you make people sick.
Right.
So what would you do for the rest of your life but make yourself sick? Because he's going to honor the family curse and dishonor himself.
That's right.
So when are you going to break the family curse there, bud?
I'm done.
Tell them.
I'm finished. It's over, and I'm on a new path. This morning when I woke up, for the first time really in the years, I woke up with a smile. The aches, my stomach had settled. It's not altogether there, but it's so much better. My head's starting to clear. My outlook on life and myself and others is so much more positive.
It's just a thought.
It's just a thought, but I had all this negative stuff built up over the years that I couldn't shake. I was unworthy.
You're unworthy, not worth loving.
I was just taking up space. That's
Yeah.
how I felt.
Yeah.
I don't feel that anymore. I feel like I'm working on a path that's so much different than I was on before, and it's so much more positive.
So what's your purpose now?
My purpose is to honor myself, to love others, to love myself, and to know that thinking that way will take me really anywhere I want to go. I know that.
So Dave, now that you're growing up, what do you want to be?
A policeman? No, I mean,
What do you want to be?
I want to be happy and content.
Okay.
And live life to the fullest.
And what does that look like to you? You're going to have to start working on this now.
Yes.
Because you have to man this ship. Remember, that which created the whole universe said, Dave, I've always given you everything that you've ever desired. And up until this point, you desired nothing except self-abuse. And you know what? I've allowed you to do that. Because when we come down here, everybody goes, it's in God's hands.
Yeah.
Or God deserted me.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, guys. Are we a little tired of that one?
Yeah.
So now you've got to be the master of your ship.
Yes.
You know, today,
Yeah.
you should be writing down what your life. Look at, if you were the master of your life, meaning the master of your mind, the master of your body, what would your life look like to you? Because that's what you can have. So now you need to start thinking about that. It's not good enough just to be not in pain, just not to have aches and pains and feeling sick anymore. Because guess what? You are the Son of God, the Son of the universe. And you came down here, and whatever the heck you want, you can have. There is no such thing as poverty. There's a poverty mind. Do you understand?
Yes.
There is no such a sickness. There's a sick mind. And I know that's hard for people to wrap around your head, but when you have healthy thoughts, you have healthy thoughts now?
I do.
In 5 days, when you came here through desperation, not because you thought I could help you.
I was at the end of my rope.
I know, but you didn't come here because you thought I could help you. You came here because I said I could.
Yeah.
And I was so confident on the phone and so determined. And I said, what's wrong with you? I can do this.
Yeah.
You know, anybody else who comes here, we can get them well, we can get you well. But you didn't believe it.
No, I didn't. No,
Yeah.
I had some trouble with that. I was fighting against that, I think, because of everything I've been through in the past. And I just thought, I've got to give it a shot. It's tough. It's the first couple of days have been tough, but so rewarding.
Yeah.
I mean, unbelievable. I can't say enough about it. What we're doing here is just helping me to that point.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, how's your dad doing?
My dad is doing noticeably better. He's had some neuropathy in his legs. The skin tone, the veins,
What about the swelling? What about the
swelling? Swelling's gone down.
And how long did he have the swelling in his legs?
Years.
Okay,
Years.
and so Sage did one treatment, didn't he? And the next morning, where's the swelling now?
It's not even there. You don't even know he has it.
And what about his tummy? He looked like he was maybe 4 months pregnant when he came here, right?
Yes, he did.
Okay, right? And what's his tummy like now?
Well, his stomach was distended, and now it's not distended. It's coming down. It looks
5
more
days.
normal.
Yesterday it wasn't, and that was the 4th day.
Yes.
Okay, and when he leaves here, it's not going to be flat. It's actually going to have an indent, the way it should be. And how old's your father?
91.
Okay, 91, and he's full of fun right now.
Yeah.
And he also is full of fun. Do you know why? Because he loves his son, and there's nothing more torturing than to not have the answers to help your child. And it doesn't matter if you're 90 and you're what? How old are you?
58.
You're 58, so you're 60, but you're still his child, and his heart breaks every day.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
And you know what? It's game on now because the old game is over. So Sage worked on your prostate yesterday. What do you think of that one?
Well, it was, I'll just tell you, it was painful.
Well, of course it was, because you know what? It's as hard as a rock. It's crystallized, wrapped in scar tissue, okay, and it's got calcium in it, okay, and you've been leaking. He says he was sick to his stomach for how long? 40 years.
Oh, yeah.
So all of this leakage, because everybody's leaking waste from their large intestine because you're abusing yourself. And where does it go? It goes into, it should be called a pelvis, but for you it was called Death Valley.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So now it's as hard as a rock, and Sage found 2 baby fists the size of this sitting on right on either side of his prostate. How do you like that? And then the roots were wrapping around his prostate, so he had to go in there and break that up.
The technique, or how it was being done, was amazing, but what the results I got from it. I mean, it's only been since yesterday that I had this, the treatment done, and it feels better. I notice there's differences. There's still a little bit ways to go, but we understand that, and it's. I've been taking all kinds of pills and supplements and prescription medications for that, and I'd still be getting up 10 times in a night. I got up twice last night, and I had a decent sleep. So
And remember something, when you wake up at night, and it seems to be around the same time, I hope you get this. When I wake up at night, it's not because I have to pee, but when I wake up at night, I'm going to have urine in my bladder, right? I go to the bathroom, but you know what I do? God whispers, and I stay up, and I sit there, and I stay quietly, and I connect to my breath, and I go to that calm place, and I just see what it is that I'm going to need to find out, because in a quiet and dark, tranquil place, it doesn't have to be dark, but tranquil and peaceful at that time of night, you are going to get answers in your life. And you're going to understand that when you go into your higher consciousness, see, we have all been dumbed down. You think you're limited, okay? You think you're limited. You still think you're limited.
Mm-hmm.
You're not limited at all. Mm-hmm. And this is what happens, whether you have cancer or any other illness or disease. You look at the whole thing and you go, statistically, only 2.23 people are alive when they get cancer after 5 years. Did you know that? Now, as soon as you want to stop being a statistic and break the rules. Now, what would be breaking the rules? I will totally forgive myself for everything I've ever done or ever going to do. I will totally love myself, respect myself, and protect myself from myself. And I will totally have no fear for the rest of my life. And whenever I know that I have fear, the chances are that that is my dream. And because my subconscious only wants to play prominent beliefs and it's not intelligent, your subconscious will only be as intelligent as your beliefs. So if your beliefs suck, you're going to suck.
Yeah.
If your beliefs are based on self-love, self-care, self-awareness, then you're going to rock your day. You're going to rock your world. People are going to go, wow, why does he look so good? Why does he feel so good? Because he's disciplined to total love.
Yeah.
First and foremost.
Absolutely.
So, what would you like to tell them? Everybody out there, hey.
Hey, I just want to say that the one thing that I keep coming back to in my mind is that I've tried everything and I'm here and I'm so much happier. It can be a bit tough, but it's so worth it. It is so worth it. I'm learning so much.
Are you still scared of me?
No.
Were you scared of me at the beginning?
Yeah.
But guess what? It wasn't him. His heart wasn't scared of me. His subconscious was, because guess what? There was a new sheriff in town called Self-Love, and he's coming for you.
Yeah. Yeah. It works. It
Yeah.
really does.
Yeah. So they're going to be actually staying. You were only going to stay for the week, and I said, don't rush to flush.
That's right.
Yeah. We had a family that was coming in, and they had a little bit of a crisis, so they rebooked. And I said, just stay and hang out with us.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. And it's worth it.
Yeah.
It really is.
So check out the personal treatment and training. You can go to the library and read the guide, or you can go to itioh.com. You know, but if we come to you for 7 days, or you come to us for 7 days, I guarantee you that you won't just change your life. You'll save your life, and you'll save the lives of others. And you can say, well, you know, but I'm only worth $1.95. Well, I understand. That's your belief. But if you want to change your life, because you're not going to be the same ever when you leave here, right?
No.
And you know what?
No.
We're going to be on here basically almost every day while he's here. Now, not every personal treatment and training would. I asked him if he would, and if he didn't want to, I wouldn't push him. But he said, yeah. And I said, you know what? Now that you said that you're going to come on here, you watch. Every time we do one of these lives on Instagram and Facebook, you're going to bring yourself up to a higher level. Because guess what? People do want to hear from you, Dave.
Yeah.
You do matter. You are important. And guess what? You just tweaked somebody out there more than I could.
Yeah.
And you know what they said? Thank you, Dave. I got this. You made my day better.
Good.
3, 2, 1. God bless everyone. Have a beautiful day. And don't forget that Saturday we're releasing the Holy Grail of Healing. It's a 3.5 hour. If you want to know about your pelvis, and you want to know about your abdomen, we're going for it. It's at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. On Monday, I'm going to be releasing a preview of the A to Z Wellness Masterclass, which is 12 hours and 40 videos. Listen, if you want to know what the medical system does for every condition and what I want to do for you and teach you to do for you, then you need to just know, as soon as you kiss your sweetie at midnight on New Year's Eve, you go right to the computer and you'll see we have a landing page, and the first 1,000 people are going to get lifetime free memberships to my A to Z Wellness Masterclass, which I'm going to be adding stuff every month that's going to take you from a patient to a practitioner, meaning that you are going to know how to master your own body. And then once you start learning how to master your own body, Then we'll make you into a doctor. And what is the definition of doctor? Teacher. Well, wouldn't that be something if the doctors out there started actually teaching? God bless. Have the best day of your life, and thank you, Dave.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Daryl.
everything, my friend.
Thank you for everything.
All right.
Appreciate it.